Hi, good morning. Wednesday, the 28th of March, and I just wanted to show you the face of sweat and endorphins and what are those other things that go through you when you do exercise. Just over a year ago, if I'd seen this picture of me, I wouldn't have believed it. I'm not showing off. I'm just making a point here about what can be done and how good it feels. Today was probably the hardest run that I've ever done. There's a lot happened here. I was, whatever the human equivalent of a car running on fumes is. There was nothing there. Mentally, I was shot, but it was my heart that kept me going. A few months ago, I used to say that it's mind over matter, and that the brain and the mind is the thing that keeps you going. Well, it might be in some people's cases, but in my case, no. My mind is bad, my mind is negative. My mind and my brain is the whole thing that is caught up with my depression. And in my case, it's my heart that keeps me going. I ran, which for a lot of you might not be much, it was 10K, and I've built that up over about 10 or 11 months from a few hundred meters. Literally, exercise was pretty well anathema to me. And I ran in the, seemed like searing heat. I've normally done it by now. I'm in Israel, by the way. It's a spring, and it is extremely hot today. I ran in an opposite direction that I normally go in. Normally I go in one way is sort of easier, the other way is more difficult. Yeah, I know it should be the same in total, but it isn't, because I guess the way that I went was a very steep gradient. The other way, the up gradient, it's less, it takes longer to get up to the top point. I can't really make any sense. And what was strange was that as it was getting harder, I was getting more resilient, almost to an extent, and enjoying it more. I was enjoying the battle. I was enjoying really fighting against myself. I was going up against myself. In my mind, I was going uphill and uphill on a sort of country road, fields aside, there was just me. There was nothing, nobody around me, there was nobody running, there was nobody around me, nobody spurring me on. And I was enjoying the challenge, something inside me, literally like a demon, like a voice. I don't want to talk about voices in my head, but I don't think we've quite got to that point. But something was saying, you can't go, you just cannot go on. And I said, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep going. And I was enjoying the fight. And I also knew that if I gave in, that I was going to be so angry with myself and so upset with myself. So I kept going, and got back. I feel as though, and I haven't. For a lot of you out there, you're going to think, what's he going on about? But it's all relative. I felt great when I did my first 4K, 5K, whatever. And I got back, and I flaming did it. And the feeling of positivity, the feeling of, yeah, bring it on. What else have you got for me? So I get man, I've said this before, but now you're looking at this. I got much more than the cardio workout. I got somebody who has a real lack of self-confidence, a lack of esteem, somebody who is full of the can'ts, and excuse my French, but I'm looking at myself now. Well, I've never done this before, actually talking to myself. You bloody did it, Cobby. My nom de plume. You did it. And I didn't want to. I've had this talk with you before on the. But I think I blogged on it. I'm not sure that I've done a vlog on it. But I really wanted to do this while the endorphins are going around, while the adrenaline is flowing, and while I'm absolutely buzzing. So I think that my message really to people is that, I can't really see very well, I've got my glasses on, I don't want to sweat them up, is that if you are somebody, look, everybody should be doing exercise, and you have to do one that is good for you. For some people it's swimming, for some people it's the gym, and but for me this is, I found this, and almost 50, and I wish I'd found this years and years ago, but at least I found it, at least I found it. Better late than never. Exercise, as we all know, is good, but this is good for self-confidence. This is good if you are somebody who suffers or has a tendency to suffer from depression. Those of you who know me or have read my earlier stuff will know that I've been in some very bad depressive places before, and that on the whole, medication keeps it at bay. But remember what I've said recently in the past is that the medication doesn't live your life. It allows you to live your life. It puts you onto a level plane with other people that don't have depression. And I think that, but this is the face, or again, I'm not showing off, but I'm just saying that if you are somebody who is like me and suffers with anxiety and low self-esteem and depression, is get out and do something and challenge yourself and get out of your comfort zone and listen to that voice telling you that you can't. Put yourself in a position, put yourself in that position, really challenge yourself into that position where the voice is saying, you can't do it, stop, you can't run anymore, walk, give up, you don't have to do it. Put yourself in that position and just, shout back and say, yes, excuse my French, yes, I friggin' well can. Okay, that's it. It is now 10:42 a.m. Do we need the a.m. there? I'm now going to have a shower and freshen up and have some breakfast, and I will see you later. I hope you all have a great day. Go and challenge yourself. And you tell that voice in your head or the demon on your shoulder, that negativity, that part of you, that you bloody well can.